The Quadrilla Race for the A-Division has concluded, and we had a repeat winner with the majestic melons coming out on top. Will that mean we'll have a repeat winner here in the B-Division in the second event of the third season of the lower league? Of course, the Olive Orbs claimed gold in the A-Division last season, as well as the Venomous Vipers claiming gold in the B-Division in the Quadrilla Race, and both of those teams in marbles are going to be here to watch out for. Same could be said for the Rockpools, Bacon Brawlers, and the Floundering Fish, the podium from the first event of the B-Division. They are the top of the standings. Rockpools, Olive Orbs, Nickel Knights, and the Golden Cheeses in the first heat of the Quadrilla Race. Olive Orbs and Golden Cheeses sending in their reserves. Golden Cheeses fit an unorthodox pick, as their captain is usually the best in the business in this event. Olive Orbs also the aforementioned winner from Season 2. But it is the Golden Cheeses smoking the rest of the field right now, miles ahead of the rest. Nickel Knights have fallen off the course. Now the Olive Orbs in second place. Rockpools trying to catch up, but they're not going to be able to, and the championship leaders are going to be knocked out in the first heat. But the Olive Orbs are going to be moving on, holding off the Rockpools. Makes sense for the team that won this event in the A-Division, no less. And we'll be moving on here. Golden Cheeses, though, that was a great time from the reserve member. 13.37 seconds. That is under half a second within of the record. Great time from the reserve there. Bacon Brawlers, Amber Animals, Pumpkin Patch, and the Mountain Climbers in the second heat. Bacon, Weaver, Squash, and Mountain. Bacon and Mountain, two captains in this heat, and it is the Amber Animals and the Pumpkin Patch in the top funnel that have the lead. The bottom funnel marbles trailing Amber Animals in the lead, but they fall off. They're back on the course though, and they get bumped. The Mountain Climbers are still going. Pumpkin Patch gonna get the win, but the Amber Animals cross the line in second place. Then it's the Bacon Brawlers and the Mountain Climbers. Let's see how this happened. Amber Animals fell off, then landed on the track, skipping part of the course. Mountain Climbers give them a bump, and that is enough to get them going and finish in second place with the stewards, discussing they're going to give them a DNF. They're saying they've crossed too much of the course to deem that as a proper run, and the Amber Animals are disappointed. As a result, the Bacon Brawlers are moving on too. Chaos in the second heat. Floundering Fish, Sinister Sprinters, Blue Lotus, and the Deserters. With Deserters and Floundering Fish sending their reserves, those two are out in front, but the Floundering Fish are going to beat them out of the funnels and have the lead. Deserters, oh, some contact there, puts the Sinister Sprinters in second place, and Deserters, they're not going to advance. Deserters are knocked out. Sinister Sprinters will get advancement, and the Floundering Fish gets the win. Floundering Fish, great start to the B-Division after two A-Divisions that were pretty dismal. They are finding their feet in the lower league. Same to be said for the Sinister Sprinters after not qualifying for this season when they qualified last season. But the Blue Lotus, usually a veteran team in the A-Division, can't even finish the course in their heat. Now in the final heat, Venomous Vipers, Heliospheres, Crete Fleet, and Team Nectar. Viper, Solar, Toffee, and Syrup. Viper, one of the best marbles in the Quadrilla Race. Also one of the best marbles in the Quadrilla Marble League as a whole. Can they advance here? They are already out in front by quite some margin, are they? Venomous Vipers trying to hold everyone off. They're doing a good job. Crete Fleet into second place. Venomous Vipers fall off the course at the final second, and they choke advancement. Crete Fleet is going to advance and get the win, and Team Nectar gets the second transfer position. Look at this. Venomous Vipers, they have the lead. They've been leading this whole heat. But then they fall off at the final part, and they are getting a DNF. That DNF is going to be, I think, the third ranked one, and so they're getting 15th. The captain of the Venomous Vipers, Heliospheres, do get the best of the rest. Mountain Climbers down to the Nickel Knights. But now we go on to semi-final A. Golden Cheeses, Bacon Brawlers, Floundering Fish, and Team Nectar. Team Nectar happy to be here, counting their lucky stars after Venomous Vipers fell off. Can they make this opportunity to good use? It is the Golden Cheeses out in front. Team Nectar losing out even to the Floundering Fish. Floundering Fish in second place right now. Golden Cheeses doing very well once again. An inexperienced marble. Floundering Fish trying to catch up, but they will not. But those two will be moving on. Also, those two reserves once again. Reserves really come into their element in this event. Now, Golden Cheeses and Floundering Fish on to the final. Team Nectar barely holds off the Bacon Brawlers. Not two great times of those two, 16.2 and 16.3 from Syrup and Bacon, respectively. But now, to semi-final B, Olive Orbs, Pumpkin Patch, Sinister Sprinters, and the Treat Fleet, Olive Garden, Squash, Demon, and Toffee, who will join the Golden Cheeses and the Floundering Fish in the final. It is the Sinister Sprinters and the Olive Orbs out in front on the top, Pumpkin Patch and the Treat Fleet in the bottom. Ooh, Sinister Sprinters briefly getting stumbled there, but they do keep going, and they are going to get the win. Yes, they will, and Olive Orbs will get second place. Then it's the Treat Fleet. Where are the Pumpkin Patch? I think the Pumpkin Patch got passed right there for third place by the Treat Fleet, but the Treat Fleet, do they bump the Pumpkin Patch? I think the Pumpkin Patch are stuck somewhere. Oh, they're stuck right there. It wasn't visible from the other angle, but the Pumpkin Patch stuck. The only DNF of the non-advancers, so they are going to get 8th in the event. Sinister Sprinters and the Olive Orbs moving on with Demon and Olive Garden to the final. Treat Fleet do get the best time of the non-advancers, so they get 5th place. Then it's Team Nectar, Bacon Brawlers in 7th, the Pumpkin Patch in 8th. But now, to the final. Golden Cheeses, Olive Orbs, Floundering Fish, and Sinister Sprinters. Feta, Olive Garden, and Damselfish, all reserves, compared to Demon, the captain of the Sinister Sprinters, who will win the second gold of the B-Division. Once again, the Golden Cheeses, great getaway, trying to make up for their goose egg in the first event. Feta out in front, but they've fallen off. Sinister Sprinters have the lead, followed by the Floundering Fish. Can the Floundering Fish make a challenge? They are going to get very close, but the Sinister Sprinters answered very well, and the Sinister Sprinters win the Quadrilla Race in the B-Division. Floundering Fish, though, gets the silver, and that is tied for their best result in any singular event with the silver, their first individual medal ever, from their reserve too. Olive Orbs with Olive Garden once again on the podium in the Quadrilla Race. It isn't quite the gold medal that they got from last season, but they will be happy there. But the Sinister Sprinters, their second gold in 2 seasons, actually third gold of their careers. They got one in Season 1, one in Season 2, and now one in the hands of their captain in Season 3. Floundering Fish on the second step of the podium, so they've only been once before. Olive Orbs on the third. Those 3 marbles happy to be on the podium, elevating their teams after the Gravitrax pursuit. Floundering Fish, that is their second medal in 2 events, and they are not quite in the championship lead though. Sinister Sprinters have taken it just based on the tiebreaker ahead of the Floundering Fish. Rock Pools fall to third, and it's the Bacon Brawlers, Olive Orbs, Heliospheres, Treat Fleet, and the Pumpkin Patch rounding out the top half. Venomous Vipers fall out of the top half in the relegation zone of the Blue Lotus, Nickel Knights, Mountain Climbers, and Deserters. The next event of the B Division will be after the next 2 events of the A Division. The next event of the B Division will be block pushing, but before that the Quadrilla Duel and block pushing of the A Division. Stay tuned.